I'm sure you're so used to me saying,
welcome back to the other side.
welcome back to the other side.
Welcome back to the other side with Ian and Anna.
But if you haven't noticed, we did change our name officially to Ian and Anna. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Anna. Ian's behind the camera. And in this video, we're gonna be sharing with you some amazing things to do in the awesome island of Flores, which is only about an hour 10-minute flight from Bali. This island is one of our favorite places in Indonesia. We came here in 2019 and we're back for some more adventure. Let's hop right into the video.
We're on the island of Flores for the next 72 hours. So we have this Wae Rebo Village trip, and then we're also gonna be diving with Manta Rays and maybe a little bit of island hopping.
This is Susan. She's the reason for this trip.
Yeah.
She's basically famous in Bali. That's what I would say. But we've been following each other for what, a few years now?
A few years, yeah, definitely.
And we got to meet up because Ian asked her to talk at a content creator retreat and she killed it. So we just had a connection and we've been like besties ever since.
Yes, I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's so good to travel here together now.
I know.
It's so cute.
And we also have more people that we'll introduce along the way. Pro tip, if you're coming to Wae Rebo, make sure to pick up some nausea pills. You might get a little drowsy, but it's honestly perfect for a 4-hour drive.
How far are we? Do you know how far we are?
I think it's like only 20 more minutes. It's somewhere up in the mountains here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's really cool.
20 more minutes from the hiking, just to be clear.
20 more minutes, then a bike ride, and then the hiking.
Oh my gosh.
Gotcha.
Susan's actually been to this village before. When did you go?
I think 1.5 years ago.
And what was your experience like?
It was for me the most magical experience I had in Indonesia. I really loved it. It's like you're so connected to nature. There's no reception on your cell phone. You're so far away from like the normal world. There's no rush. Living in the moment. So for me it was amazing, and that's why I'm now 6 hours in the car and 2 hours hiking to go back again.
We have a meal fit for kings and queens right here.
Wow.
Get some tempeh, fish, rice. About to dig in.
All the vloggers here.
Too many vloggers.
I'm the only one ready to eat. I'm like,
Anna's just in right now. Bintang and all. After a 6-hour drive and some lunch, we are finally heading on some motorbikes, and that will take us to the start of our hike. I think the hike's about 2 hours, and there's no clouds today, so we're putting on our SPF, making sure we don't get burnt. But this is something I love doing, a real adventure. It's so raw. We're heading into the jungle and staying at a village in the middle of nowhere. This is about to be so much fun. Go, crew! Let's go! For a car of 6 people, we paid 500,000 IDR each, and then just for this bike ride, it was 50,000 IDR each. And now we are heading into the village, and we're gonna see how we do in this heat. It's very, very humid today. 1, 2, 3, In 2019, we were actually in Bali for around 2 months, spent the holidays here, and we went on this Komodo island tour from Lombok, which is the island right next to Bali. It's a 4-day, 3-night excursion all the way to Flores, where we're at right now. And it was definitely one of my favorite trips of all time, because you're basically stuck on a boat with people from all around the world, around 15 people. And basically the whole time you're island hopping to pink beaches, you go see the Komodo dragons, and you go to Padar Island. It was an amazing experience, and I highly recommend that for anyone coming to Bali for the first time. Check out those Komodo Island videos and everything else we did in 2019 in Bali. You could click this playlist right up here.
So they believe in this village that every visitor here is one of their previous ancestors revisiting them. That's why they welcome you and they cook food for you, and they're so welcome to having you.
How hard is the hike?
the hike is only worth what's at the top. So right now it's very hard because I don't know what's up there.
Damn it!
Here, let me get a.
Oh my god, it is really sucking. Please rip it off.
Wait, let me get a thing.
There we go.
We have to do it 3 times to hit on this one, and then the villagers know that we arrived and they're gonna pick us up maybe? Let's see, I don't know. I'm gonna do it.
Guys, guys, we made it. It is so incredible and mystical and magical, just like Susan promised. I'm so happy to be here. We're gonna have the best time. I just know it. So actually, we're gonna be staying in this hut right here, and we sleep all next to each other. You know, the real raw experience. Ian and I don't get to sleep together, boys versus girls. Girl slumber party. It's gonna be a hoot and a half. The welcome ceremony was beautiful. They just prayed and asked our ancestors if it was okay we were here. So now let's just see what it's like to live here for a little bit. Come on.
So this is our hut. Of course, shoes are taken off, and I'm gonna bring you guys in to where we're sleeping tonight. It's a little dark in here, but this is where we're gonna have dinner. And they actually have mattresses here this time. When Susan came a couple years ago, there was nothing but sleeping on the ground. And this is where Anna and the girls are sleeping. This is where we're sleeping. What are you thinking about this place?
It's so beautiful. It's like a fairy tale. When we entered, it felt like a movie.
So in the Wae Rebo Village, they produce a lot of coffee up here, and we just had some in our little hut, and really strong. I'm excited to have that tomorrow morning. Dinner's included in the price, and it's in about an hour. We're gonna eat in our hut back there. But this place is probably one of the dreamiest places I've ever been. The huts, I gotta show you what they're made out of. You can't really tell from far away because it all looks like one solidified roof, but right here, it's kind of like really thick straw. It's really wild, and it's just stacked on top of each other. There's layers. Really, really cool. Of course, a place like this can't hold a bunch of tourists, so there is a set number of people that can stay here. I don't know that number, but that's a big tip to do this beforehand and set it up with your hotel or hostel. To get here first, it was a 5-hour car ride. Next, we stopped for some lunch and then took some motorbikes up a hill about 20 minutes on this crazy bumpy road. After that, we took a hike 2.5 hours and finally made it to Wae Rebo Village. So an interesting fact about this village is that no one actually lives up here full time. They do have a village below the 2.5 hour walk down, and they switch shifts on who comes up here every single day because they have that coffee plantation that they need to take care of, but also for tourism purposes. Another cool thing you can find here are unlimited amounts of animals. We got cats, all these puppies, dogs. They just hang up by the main house. Guessing that's where they get fed the most. And look at this, the chief and the moonlight behind him. We have a massive meal right now. Rice, vegetables. Everyone's getting right into it. Anna's favorite part of the night. How we doing?
I've been waiting for it for too long.
She was literally like, food.
I'm feeling her now. I'm so excited.
Here comes Ian. It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
But I did get good sleep here.
Oh,
Very surprising.
that makes fun of us.
Really? You have no sleep?
No, I did not sleep.
Combing was snoring louder than anyone could ever imagine. So whenever I did wake up, I was next to a bear. Hey,
He was like this.
you snore.
Sorry?
You snore like a bear.
Really?
Oh.
I feel like I always wake up in every hour. Like,
12.
12.
12.
Do a blush.
Do a blast. 12? Anna's got 12 passion fruit. This is Anna's favorite way to wake up.
Sabi. You're my best friend. Yeah. So I forgot to film breakfast. And we had nasi goreng, which is fried rice. And also a little like folded egg omelet type thing. And of course kerupuk, which Indonesians have with almost every single meal. And coffee and tea. Oh, and bananas. The bananas here are amazing. And that's it, guys. Oh, also content creators here in the wild. Ian Gosha almost going on.
Bye, Wae Rebo Village. Waking up this morning at 7 a.m. and we are heading out on the water for a full day of fun. We are gonna be trying to find manta rays, maybe some dugongs, turtles, and if we're lucky, a whale shark. And then I got a private boat for the whole day. Just the two of us. I wish our friends stayed, but they're heading back to Bali.
So I think since we started going to Southeast Asia, this has been on my bucket list and I finally get to do it. So once I hit that water, I'll be awake. I'll be alive.
Yeah, so we got this slow boat, they call it. They either have a fast boat or slow boat, so we picked the slow boat. We have a captain and a crew member, and then we get coffee, bananas, and lunch included. What is your name?
My name is John.
John?
Yes.
Captain John?
Yes.
Captain John, what's your name? Adi? Adi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Big day today?
Yeah.
We're gonna have some fun?
Yeah.
All right. So our captain, I had no idea the whole time, had a fishing line in the water, and then suddenly they started freaking out and started pulling something in. He caught a massive fish. So for all you fishermen out there, that's how it's done. Don't make excuses that you can't catch any fish, because our captain just caught it with his bare hands. So right now we are searching for mantas because we are currently at Manta Point. The water is getting super clear and more shallow. And if we can't find any mantas right now, we're gonna go over to a sandbar right over there and chill for a little bit and then come back and look for them.
All right, found some mantas and we're about to go in.
Officially top 3 animals to swim with in the ocean. Loved the dolphin experience in Egypt. We love turtles all over the world, especially the Philippines, and now manta rays in Indonesia. All 3 of those animals are so fun and curious to swim with. That was a once in a lifetime experience. Like, seriously, this place is just unreal. We're up for a little lunch break because I'm starving, but we got a whole chicken leg, some rice, corn fritters, sambal, the whole shebang. Indonesian style.
So no matter what, we really wanted to do Manta Point, and we were looking at different tours, and there's a bunch of options, but a lot of them take you on a full day trip to Padar Mountain, to Komodo National Park, and we've already done those things when we sailed from Lombok to Flores. Of course, we didn't really want to do them again if we didn't have to. We want to focus more on the swimming part, and lucky for us, we were able to book a private tour with our taxi driver from the airport. Shout out to Henrik for hooking it up for us. Thank you. The best part about this is we can customize and do whatever we want. So we got tired of swimming with the mantas. We're gonna go to a private island and then we're gonna come back because we can. And I love being able to customize your own trip. And of course, if you have friends with you, it's obviously gonna be cheaper to split that price. So this area is very famous for its pink beaches. There's Pink Beach and Long Beach. Long Beach is actually more pink than Pink Beach.
Look at this place. There's turtles swimming up to the edge here. Some of the clearest water I've seen in Indonesia. This is why Anna and I will continue to come back to this magical place, because there's thousands of islands in this country. After that epic time with the manta rays, we are now at Turtle Point. It's right near these cool mountains. We got tons of turtles and corals to check out. This is our last stop on our boat trip, and I think it's gonna be an amazing ride back with a bunch of pretty views too.
We like to tell you guys, you know, all of the information, so when you're here there's not a ton of surprises. And one thing we want to share is that there is a little bit of trash here in Flores. It's mainly at the surface, so if you're diving down, you're not going to be running into it, but this is a very normal thing in all oceans. I mean, Ian and I have been swimming practically all over the world, so that is just a common, you know, thing going on right now. It's definitely worse in Bali. It's not so bad here. I just hope that with the increase in tourism in this area that it doesn't get any worse. So make sure you leave a place better than you found it. If you're swimming in the water, pick up some trash here and there, and yeah, let's save the planet together, guys. in Flores. We came here to stay one night after our big liveaboard sailing trip, and we got bed bugs at the hostel we stayed at with everyone. So we were like, all right, we're gonna stay away from that this trip just because we want to have fun. So we picked a really nice hotel. It was about $56 a night, and we did 2 to 3 nights here. We're right on the water, so the best part was they picked us up from the boat at the hotel today, which was cool. We just went out to the deck over there. Maybe we'll show you sunset there.
Darling, it's just you and I.
So 3 years ago, we came to this restaurant after our long sailing trip. And oh my God, it felt so good to have some good food. So we all came here in chow. And tonight we are celebrating hitting $100,000 on Instagram. And tomorrow is our 2-month anniversary. So we figured 2 birds, 1 stone. Cheers to all life's good things and being back in an amazing place.
Did they know it was the start of a lifetime?